I got an opportunity to go to school and have somebody else pay for it. I wanted to go to college, and I always had a strong dream about doing that. Knew financially I was not in a position to pay for that, or my parents to pay for that. So A&M offered me a football scholarship, the only one that I got. And so the choice was easy. We go to A&M and get a chance to pursue a dream of receiving a college degree. We had a really bad, I went to high school in Tuscaloosa, then Tuscaloosa High School. I think it's not there anymore. But we had a not really good high school team. So if you look at our record and our performance as a team, it'd be hard pressed to believe that anybody on that team could play very well. But I did well. I made some all-star teams for our region, and also played in the Alabama high school all-star game, football all-star game, and got some exposure from that. So I had a decent career, but again, I was not, I don't know whether we even rated whether you were a 5-star or 4-star performer back then. But the schools that were local, the larger schools, were not looking at me very strongly as a football player. I grew up in Tuscaloosa, so it's kind of hard to get past going to school in Tuscaloosa at the University of Alabama. I will say, though, it was a different time, a much different time. The University of Alabama at that time may have had one Black athlete before that, and so they were on the really start of recruiting athletes across racial lines. So I wasn't in that group that first year, my senior year, and then maybe the second year for the university. So highly recruited, no. Some good talent to bring to the table, yes. But nobody was beating the door down to try to get to me. I think it was, I guess the most outstanding one was just, I came from a predominantly white high school. And so in the like the late 60s and early 70s, right? So the people I saw at the school who were the assistant principals and the principals and the head of departments and mostly teachers were not people that looked like me. The people I saw in high school in positions of leadership in our school and for the most part in our community were not people that looked like me. So coming to A&M, I got a chance to see that. I got a chance to see professors, and I got a chance to see head football coaches and head basketball coaches. I got a chance to see heads of departments in the academic part of the university. I got a chance to see those folks. I also got a chance to see and speak with alumni from Alabama A&M who had gone away and at a professional level and done things of note. So to me, that was a big thing, to know that to expand my thoughts about what the possibilities were, not just as maybe a football player, but also as a person, a graduate, and what life meant going forward. I got a chance to see that. Certainly from an athletic standpoint, I got a chance to hone my talents and see other athletes who look like me in great numbers, and to experience interacting with them. I think there's some great things going on right now. I mean, if you look at the facilities that are being added, the plans for dormitories, I think that there's a great strategic plan in place right now. in the past, my time at A&M predated the current football stadium even. So that's a major upgrade for us moving forward. But I just think that the overall plan for academics and the buildings in support of those things are things that are going to be noteworthy and certainly signal continued growth for the university and continued interest in attracting potential students across the board to come to A&M. If you look at from a national perspective, what's happened in the last 6 months relative to HBCUs and diversity issues and opportunities. If you look at that, I think you have to, as an institution, A&M has to position itself to continue in the growth path that is on. And I think they're doing that, not only for minority students, Black students, but I think across the board, it's positioned itself to be attractive to students who are pursuing a college education. I believe we're doing things at the university certainly to continue the legacy of an HBCU. We're not abandoning that, and I see strong support of that, and certainly from the alumni, we want to continue that. But I see in the president and his staff a commitment to continue the legacy of historically Black colleges, universities, and I'm excited about that too. In general, is that the university is primed to take advantage of opportunities. The university is fully prepared to accept or bring into the school a diverse group of individual students across the board, in many disciplines, and prepared to educate them and prepare them for what comes next. That preparation is second to none, and trying to making them ready to meet the challenges of today's business world and today's workforce. That there could not be a better place to prepare yourself for that. So in general, that's it. As an athlete, I think that there's still opportunities that exist for athletes at small schools at A&M, that the commitment to putting the best programs in place to help the student athlete matriculate through the university, and if given the opportunity to move to the next level, that opportunity exists. But at the bottom line is that you're gonna be prepared at A&M to walk away with a college education, with a degree in a discipline that helps you to provide for yourself and for your family. Again, if that means in that process that you show yourself worthy to go to another level as far as an athlete is concerned, that this is a place you can still get that done. But certainly, this is a place that you can get the education that you need to develop to be the person, the man or the woman that you need to be to make the best of the life that's been offered you.